as upset as everybody was over the Brian Kohberger plea deal, where he accepted a plea deal, pled guilty to the Idaho 4 in exchange for taking capital punishment off of the table. If you were upset about that, this may make you feel just a little bit better. Brian Kohberger set to die in one of America's worst prisons, with feces smeared on cages, riots, and biohazard ventilation system. Brian Kohberger is set to spend the rest of his life in one of America's worst prisons, a maximum security hellhole that faces accusations of feces-smeared cages, brutally violent guards, rioting inmates, and biohazard ventilation system. The 30-year-old convicted killer of 4 University of Idaho students will serve his sentence in the state's most brutal prison alongside Chad Daybell, the child murderer and husband of the doomsday cult mom, Lori Vallow Daybell, as well as 2 of Idaho's most notorious serial killers. Idaho Maximum Security Institution, where Kohberger is expected to be sentenced to life in prison, opened in 1989 and hosts the gym's state's most disruptive male residents and violent criminals. But there was also this. University of Idaho murder suspect Brian Kohberger has found God and meets with pastor every Sunday behind bars. Supposedly, he has turned to religion while awaiting his fate, which we all know as of yesterday was him taking a plea deal. And of course, Radar Online supposedly learned from an inmate that he has found God and meets with a pastor every single Sunday. I can only imagine who their source is. The former PhD student turned murder suspect keeps to himself in jail and has found comfort in a one-on-one time with the religious leader, according to inmates who spilled what it's like to share space with the man accused of the horrific quadruple slayings. Kohberger leaves his cell around 7 p.m. on Sundays to attend a private religious service in the jail library. He is allegedly escorted by 2 jail guards to meet with the pastor, who leads him in prayer. He sits down with the pastor and receives his own private mass. A source at the jail told the Daily Mail, "It's just the 2 of them. And no, I have no idea what they may talk about." Kohberger also gets access to television and is obsessed with watching one thing: himself. This guy right here, likes to watch himself. You know what it's giving? It's giving Gypsy Rose. She also likes to sit there and watch herself, watching herself. She will take 2 different devices, log into her Instagram and to her TikTok, and record herself live on multiple devices, on multiple accounts, watching herself, watching her own TV show on Lifetime, episode by episode. So what do you think? Do you think that he really has found God and that's why he pled guilty? Or do you think this was really because he was trying to prevent his parents from having to go through a grueling, weeks on end long trial and testifying? Or because he wanted capital punishment off of the table? Or do you think that this is justice? Him having to live the rest of his natural life in one of the worst prisons in America? Let me know down below.